What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the G.I Joe Classified Series B.A.T or B.A.T Trooper. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I got this. Actually, I got these off of pure look and fun action figure. I went into Walmart and actually found something. How freaking crazy is that? But I got two of them because they look cool. I've seen a lot of people playing with them. They seem like a lot of fun. And eventually when I get to put my G.I Joe Snake Eyes figures up, these will be cool to go in the background. But, you know, what are you going to do? I like toys, man. I just like toys. So if you're looking for information about this character, this is not the place to go. I don't really know anything about it per se. I just bought it off of it looks cool. So take that as you will, take it with a grain of salt, but taking a look at the side, you get the Classified Series, like, logo things. What do you call it? Like, I'm pretty sure there's, like, an app, and you can, like, see, like, what their stats are or whatever. Nothing I'm super interested in. I do really like this art on the back. I'm not a huge G.I. Joe fan, but if they were to release, like, a poster or some wall art of this exact, like, image, it's pretty badass. I like it a lot. On the side, you get some cool bat artwork of, like, the bat getting destroyed. Kind of would have been cool if we got a head sculpt more like this. They kind of give it, but not, like, completely. On the top, it's number 33, Cobra figure. There's the barcode. It's hitting Walmart's right now. But, yeah, without further ado, I guess let's open this up and see what's going on. So, taking the bat out of the package, I got to say, this is wild. This is a really cool figure. I don't know what's reused here, what's not. The legs kind of look reused, but maybe not. I have no idea. The only other figures I have in this line are Snake Eyes, and I know these are not Snake Eyes legs, so maybe there's somebody else's, but this is an awesome figure. Let's go ahead and take a look at the head sculpt here. I love the silver paint that they use. Sorry about my hands, by the way. I've been working on a custom, and it's been cutting me up. Just as a token of my appreciation for still watching with my gross ass hands. Little sneak peek of what's to come. But for right now, let's focus on the bat. I love the silver paint that they use, and they go all around the head with those panels or grids in the back. The visor looks really nice. The vents look good. You get the yellow with the silver paint buckles all over it. The collar is painted in silver as well. You get silver around the chest plate, and then all that detail painted in there. Very sculpted, very nice. The texture across the body, like that leathery suit, looks really cool. You get a yellow Cobra symbol over there, which looks really cool, but you only get it on that side. Now, I know it's probably a budget thing, but it would have been really nice if they got this silver to match that. Oops, sorry, my camera there. That would have been really, really cool if they got that, but I understand that that would be super expensive. But the detail that is there is sculpted very nice. Maybe some paint detail in that would have been cool, but you know, for what it is, I really do like it. Going down into the belt, you get the yellow. That does match the paint pretty well, even though it's molded. A little bit of silver on the buckle there. You get that little strap around there. I don't know how accurate this is. There's the holster. I think some silver on the knee pads would have been nice. I like the silver across the belt, the top of the boots, on top of the foot, and then you get peg holes. The back, there's a little bit of silver paint in there, which I keep hitting the camera, but which I'm happy that they put there, but it kind of doesn't really make a lot of sense because one of the accessories you plug right over it. So what are you going to do? But speaking of accessories, he does come with a lot. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at those. He comes with an interchangeable head, weapon, storage, interchangeable hands, 2 interchangeable chest plates. This is nuts. This is more plastic than we saw with my Spider-Man over here. But, you know, there's a lot to go over, so we'll go over each part first. We'll go from least coolest to cool. So first you get these 2 chest plates, which, you know, are pretty cool. So here is the full one. Oh, it does go in good. You just gotta, you'll hear it click. So it clicks in there, the full chest plate. Oh, it's nice and pristine. Well, Snake Eyes comes out of nowhere and slashes him up a little bit. And there is the damaged one. Maybe Roadblock punched it. You get some cuts in there. That is sculpted all in there. That is super, super well done. And then obviously you could have just nothing on there at all. Personally, I like this look the best. I think it's the most iconic. That's how I usually picture the bat. On the back, like I mentioned earlier, you get this backpack thingy that plugs in there. And I believe it just goes like that. I don't really know what exactly goes where, but you could just put some of the hands in here. I think that's what they're supposed to do. One plug, there's like these peg holes here, and the way that the hands work is they're just pegs. So I think they are supposed to just plug in there. I mean, you can kind of pick which ones you want where. I'm not really sure if it matters, but that's really cool. And then there's one that goes upside down like this. You might just have to like play around with it a little bit, but other than that, I think it's really, really well done. Speaking of said hands, we get these interchangeable hands here. Like, got the flamethrower in really well, but we'll look at that one first. So you pop out the hand, and then you can plug in this hand, and this is a flamethrower, which is really cool. There is a port there, so maybe if you could find an accessory to put it in, that would be really nice. They don't give you like a flame effect, but that would be pretty cool. At least I think this is a flamethrower. I mean, that looks like the igniter, so not really sure. You get a claw, which is probably my favorite one. I don't really know which way this is supposed to go neither. It doesn't really seem like it would pick up much, but I like the way that that looks. You can sculpt through the hand. I like that a lot. That is really, really cool. These all just swivel, by the way. And then you get the laser gun, I'm assuming. Maybe a fire hose for putting out the fires that he just ignited. But that is really, really well done. I saw some people doing 3D prints of like other stuff to plug in the hands, and some of them look pretty cool. I don't really know what he's supposed to have that, or what he could have that he doesn't, but this was good enough for me. And then finally, if that all wasn't enough, he does come with an interchangeable head, so you just pop off the head, normal. Oh, and I'll show you after this. The head does pop on. You'll hear it click. You might not have heard it on camera, but it's a battle damaged head. So like if you want like a battle damaged look, you could do that, and that looks really cool. Or like I said earlier, just have it off. But looking at the head there, the cracks in the silver look really nice. The blue eye is really well done. All the silver still carries through like it does on the other head, but they also added a gunmetal gray for like his skull or undercarriage. That is really cool. And if all of that wasn't enough, he does come with a pistol type weapon, which you can weave through his hand. It's a little tight. But honestly, once you get it in, it looks great. I would have liked a vertical hinge on the gun hand, because I know it's supposed to be on this side because the holster is on this side, but you know, it doesn't really bother me that much. So we can just plug that back in the holster. I'm probably not going to use the gun anyway. I might, I don't know. I have two, so I can kind of play around with, usually I don't get that option, but I can kind of play around with what I want to do with it. But damn, so many great accessories. But if all that wasn't enough neither, he does have really good articulation, so let's take a look at that really fast. Taking a look at the B.A.T.'s articulation, the head is going to go up, down, pivot side to side. You get a neck joint and a head joint, so swivel side to side. Just got to watch where you put your neck, pause, but not bad at all. Really good movement there. Shoulders move up, down, rotate 360. You get a well-implemented butterfly joint. Look at how far back and forth that goes. That's awesome. Bicep swivel. Double-jointed elbows. I thought they were single-jointed, but they are double-jointed. And then, as I mentioned earlier, swivel and horizontal hinge on all the hands. He'll crunch forward not that far, but that's understandable because of this panel. I still think that's pretty good. I mean, you get, actually, I just got a little bit more. That's more than I thought, more than enough. Back arch is very good. You get a rotation, little bit of pivot, nothing too crazy, but it's a great concept. I just think they need to implement it a little bit better. The hips, the holster's gonna kind of fuck with you a little bit. I mean, you'll have to move it down to like his knee, but that's the nature of action figures, so that doesn't bother me at all. There are drop down hips, which I'm not a fan of. They don't really do much. They just kind of annoy me. The hip goes up, back, thigh swivel, double jointed pinless knees with a top boot rotation, and then the ankle moves down, up, and pivots. So beautiful, beautiful articulation on this guy. Really, really comes across great for everything that he's supposed to do. I really don't think he's missing anything. Again, maybe I think he's more articulated than the character actually is, but who knows? I mean, that could just be me. Now, I don't really collect a lot of G.I. Joe. I only do Snake Eyes because I like Snake Eyes. He was my favorite as a kid, so I try to get all the versions of him. I have the 3 that they made so far, but the one that I have here with me at college is the movie Snake Eyes, which is a little bit smaller than the comic book one. I like that one a lot more than this one, but I accidentally took this one instead. I also do have the combat one that came with Timber, and I plan on getting Storm Shadow for the display. you know, just because I think Storm Shadow looks cool with Snake Eyes and, you know, they're like arch enemies kind of thing. So the bat is a little bit bigger than this. I don't know if that's just because of the movie version or if they're all like that, but either way, these guys look cool together, and I took some pictures of them duking it out. So there you go for that. I mean, if you need something else, here's Zombie Cap. So I think it's the Snake Eyes is a little small. I don't really care. This movie sucked, by the way. I don't know who saw it and if you liked it, but I thought it was ass. You know, let me know in the comments down below what you think about the movie, but, you know, pretty cool size comparison, and the pictures turned out well. So at this point, you're probably wondering, with little to no surprise, yo, Ant, what are you thinking of these figs? And guys, these are awesome. I could see why people love this line. Like, I wish my Marvel Legends would get this treatment. Like, why do Marvel Legends not get all? I would kill for Marvel Legends to get the amount of detail that these guys do. I mean, sure, G.I. Joe reuses parts. I know they do. I'm totally aware of that. You don't have to scowl me about how they reuse parts like Marvel Legends does, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. They use them so much better, and they make up for it with a ton of new sculpt. Like, we'll get the occasional new sculpt for Marvel Legends, but I feel like they've been skimping on us lately. I say that, but that new X-Men wave does look rather phenomenal, and it has my favorite X-Men ever in that wave, so I'm very excited. I can't wait to get my hands on that wave, but, oh, don't fall. But, I mean, I just wish that Marvel Legends would get the amount of love that G.I. Joe gets, because I'm not a G.I. Joe fan. I'm not going to sit here and claim that I am. I liked Snake Eyes as a kid because I had some toys of him, but that's about it. I never even really knew about these guys until these figures, and until people were talking about it, and I'm like, what's all the hoopla about? But damn, these are a lot of fun, and I really enjoy it. And it's not always that I get to army build something, especially something that's kind of rare. So that's pretty cool. But with all that being said, what if I was to give these two figures a rating? It's an easy 10 out of 10. Accessories, paint, articulation, sculpt. It's all there, ladies and gentlemen. So go get yourself a pair. I kind of want 3. I don't know. Kind of want 3, but money restrictions. We got to cut costs somewhere, and I probably shouldn't have bought these to begin with. But with that being said, I believe that's all I got for today. So if you have not already, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It is graciously appreciated when you do that. So do yourself and me the favor and do so. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I post a lot on there and exclusive content on each, so go check that out. I just recently hit 500 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. It doesn't seem like a lot, but to me it is. I've only been at this for about 6, maybe 7 months. So to get that much in that amount of time is a big deal for me. I'm very happy about it, and it's a lot appreciated. But that's all I got for today. So as always, I leave you with, you coppin'? Let me know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.